Good morning, Desert Sands Unified School District. My name is Sean Webb, and I'm your Director of Community Engagement in the Educational Foundation. We have a special edition of our live presentation here at 11 o'clock this morning because it's our National Assistant Principal Appreciation Week. And with that being said, we're going to be honoring different assistant principals throughout the week, bringing them on to interview them, as well as we've got a great partnership with the City of Indio that we're going to share about in a second. But I want to just say thank you to the Desert Sands Educational Foundation for making this the ability to present like this, and I want to thank them by reading their mission statement. The Desert Sands Educational Foundation secures funding and awards money to provide supplemental resources that enrich and enhance student learning in Desert Sands Unified School District. Their vision statement: in partnership with public and private sectors, Desert Sands Educational Foundation financially supports creative and innovative programs that enrich and enhance the educational experience in the academics, the arts, and extracurricular activities that engage all students and staff in Desert Sands Unified School District. And as I shared this morning, we had Mr. Sion from La Quinta Middle School, who was being honored by one of their students there. We have another honoree that we're going to bring on here shortly. But before that, I want to bring on the mayor of Indio with us, as she has a special thing that she would like to share for all assistant principals for the city of Indio. So with that being said, Mayor Holmes, how you doing? Good morning.
Hi, good morning. What a great day. What a great opportunity to recognize all of our vice principals. Oh my gosh, the hard work that they do day in and day out, 7 days in a week, they don't get enough recognition. So I'm very excited to be able to provide this proclamation to the vice principals of Desert Sands Unified School District.
Excellent.
Let me show you what it looks like.
Oh, that is absolutely fantastic. I can't wait to present that at a school board meeting upcoming. That is beautiful. And thank you very much.
And if it's okay, I'd like to read it because we really put a lot of thought into it, and it really gives us an opportunity to show how much we appreciate our vice principals. And so, as you mentioned, this is recognizing National Assistant Principals Week. And whereas school assistant principals provide critical support to principals in cooperatively directing, developing, and inspiring all members of the school staff and student body, and communicate effectively with parents to engage them in the learning process. And whereas assistant principals serve as educational leaders, managing the policies, regulations, and procedures necessary to ensure a safe and effective learning environment for all students in the Desert Sands Unified School District. And whereas assistant principals are entrusted with the opportunity and the responsibility of guiding, directing, nurturing, mentoring, and imparting knowledge to our children as part of the school's educational process. And whereas assistant principals work collaboratively with principals, teachers, staff, students, parents, and the community at large to proactively prepare students to be self-reliant and productive citizens. And whereas National Assistant Principals Week is an opportunity to recognize the hard work of Desert Sands Unified School District assistant principals and to recognize their importance in ensuring that every child has access to a quality education. Now, therefore, be it resolved that I, Elaine Holmes, Mayor of the City of Indio, along with the Indio City Council, do hereby recognize March 29th through April 4th, 2021 as Assistant School Principals Appreciation Week in the City of Indio. It is such a pleasure, and I want to go back to the sentence that talks about procedures, regulations, policies to ensure a safe and effective learning environment for all students. How difficult that has been in the last year. And I know that the principals and all the administrators, but the principals are on the ground. Mm-hmm. And really want to thank them for going outside the box and the tremendous additional effort that they have put forth in the last year during these COVID issues, because we really had to think outside the box and be creative to engage our students. So I really wanted to especially thank them.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you for the partnership with Desert Sands. And not only have you honored our assistant principals this upcoming week, but you guys also took the opportunity to honor all of our nutritional staff as well. And it's just an outstanding, hand-in-hand partnership that the district has with the city, and I greatly appreciate it. And I look forward to more opportunities like this to come.
Absolutely, we love you guys. The City of Indio is in lockstep with our school districts. Our students are our future, so we appreciate all the work you do.
All right. Thank you, Elaine. You have a great day, and I'll be by soon to hopefully order up some trophies for an upcoming banquet. I definitely will do that soon.
Sounds like a plan. Take care.
All right, we'll see you. Bye-bye. So we're going to continue on with our week where we're honoring assistant principals. As I shared, we've got a great one to bring up today. We've got Mrs. Taharina for Jackson Elementary School who's going to join us. And we actually have somebody behind the scenes who's going to talk about her as well. But let's bring on Mrs. Taharina first, and then we'll bring on our secret guests. But here we have, good morning. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great. I'm so excited to be here.
You know what? I have to apologize first. I always butcher your last name. Can you say it for us, please?
It's Tijerina.
Tijerina.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm sorry. That's the East Coast of me coming out when I can't say it.
It's okay.
Perfect. So I want to say that, you just saw that Miss Mayor of Indio, Elaine Holmes, just read off a beautiful thing for all assistant principals. I do also want to read off to you. I don't know if you've received yours yet from Congressman Reese. We put them in the mail to you guys, but he also has a certificate for you, and I'd like to read that as well. This is in honor of Diane Tijerina, in honor of her work as assistant principal for Desert Sands Unified School District. On behalf of California's 36th Congressional District, thank you for your commitment to advancing our local students' education and unwavering leadership throughout this pandemic. So thank you for that. You got recognition from the city, you got recognition from Congress.
Wow.
Let's find out, who is Mrs. Taharina? Can you share with us a little bit?
Sure. Well, I am a long-term community member of the Coachella Valley. Interesting fact is that I was actually born in New Mexico on an Air Force base. So I am a proud Air Force daughter, but my whole life has been here in the Coachella Valley. I'm also a proud product of Desert Sands. Back in the 70s, I went to Kennedy School. It was interesting because Desert Sands had Kennedy School was a K-2 school and Hoover School was a 3-5 school. So that was my primary experience. Then I went on to Jefferson Middle School, and I am a proud Indio High School graduate. So a Raja at heart.
And I've heard once a Raja, always a Raja, right?
That is true. That is true.
Oh, fantastic. So I love that you're a product of Desert Sands and that you started off with us in elementary school, gone through high school. Can you tell us a little bit more about your journey through the district and so forth, and now that you're an assistant principal?
Well, I continued on as an adult. I started off with Desert Sands as a bilingual paraeducator. So my very first job was at Adams Truman. Okay. And then I moved on to work at Palm Desert Middle School as a bilingual paraeducator. I was there supporting the second language learners. And really, although Adams and Truman, they were awesome teachers and they were very supportive. It was at Palm Desert Middle when I really started taking teaching into as a serious consideration. I started falling in love with the profession, and the Palm Desert Middle School teachers really mentored me. And okay. They would allow me to sit with them during planning. And so I would see how they're planning their lessons and how they would collaborate together. And after I was a bilingual paraeducator, then I actually got my first teaching job here at Andrew Jackson. Okay. I was a fourth grade teacher here for many years. Okay. Then moved on to Madison School, where I spent very many happy years as a fourth grade teacher. I also branched off as an early childhood education project facilitator, and then found my way back to Andrew Jackson after so many years. Yes. So
I'm amazed, like you have that wall behind you. If we could just put a hat for every job that you had, you'd fill up that whole wall behind you completely. That's outstanding. You've been there and done that and everything, Desert Sands. I just absolutely love that. And with that being said, I want to say that unfortunately, Dr. Montano couldn't be with us this morning. He wanted to be on with us. He has a little family thing going on. But I want to say that he sent me some notes, and I want to go ahead and read what he shared. I apologize in regards to Diane that I cannot be there. I would say that she's a true professional and a lifelong learner. Let's see. She is very thorough with her work and has great attention to detail. She's been a key part of the success of Jackson Elementary and the DLI program, and her leadership ability continues to amaze me. She is a natural leader and a great friend. We are extremely fortunate to have her as part of our Jackson Elementary family. So I just thought I'd share that message with you. I'll be the first to say I was an assistant principal for over 10 years, and it's a thankless job at times. There's not a lot of opportunity for these things. So I'm glad that when I made the call out to our principals during the principal meeting, hey, we got some key time here. I'd love to honor and give shout outs to our APs. I love that Dr. Montano was one of the first ones to sign up, and he knew that we have somebody that wants to speak very highly about you. Are you ready to find out who that is?
Yes.
Okay. So coming to us, I was contacted by this person via Dr. Montano, and then this person via text. We have with us your very own daughter, Lauren.
Oh my goodness. Wow.
Surprise.
I'm surprised.
Lauren, how you doing this morning?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here.
Excellent. So, like I said, I put this ask out there to all of our principals. And then the principals went out and found some people and so forth. And he immediately shot me a text back and said, hey, her daughter, Lauren, would love to come on. Can you please share? Why do you want to come on here to talk about your mom? I could talk about my mom all the time, but I want to know why you want to be here to talk about your mom and so forth.
Because my mom is literally, in my opinion, she's Wonder Woman. She's great. She gives 110% at everything. And that's what she teaches my sisters and I. You always give 110% at everything you do. She is such a hard worker, very hard worker. I mean, sometimes she'll wake up thinking about work. Okay, this is what I have to do. This is what I need to plan. Go to sleep. Okay, this is what I have to do. This is what I'm dealing with. This is my meeting. I need to be ready for this, be ready for that. She's just so dedicated and she deserves it. She's a very hard worker, and she's such an amazing woman to look up to. I mean, she's just awesome. She's awesome possum.
I love it. Now tell me, Lauren, there's you and how many other sisters and siblings do you have?
And the twins.
Okay.
There's twins, and we do have my two older sisters. Those are her stepdaughters as well, but there's 5 of us. So yeah, there's 5 girls so far.
Wait a second. I've got 1 daughter at home, and I can't imagine how you're doing it with 5. Oh my gosh, that's absolutely amazing. One thing I've got to say to you, Lauren, I think your mom is an absolutely amazing woman as well. Like I said, I've got the 1 daughter at home, and I'm trying to get through everyday life right now, right? She has 5 of you, and not only trying to get through everyday life, but she moved herself up in the ranks from being a paraeducator all the way to teacher to then a school administrator. That is just absolutely amazing.
And I just remember being with her. I mean, being her in her classroom, and then going from being into her office, and then visiting her at the district when she was working there, and then now going to Jackson again. That was where I originally went to kindergarten, and then we went to Madison. But it's been so great to watch her just move up and thrive. It's just a great example to us, because that means we can do anything we put our minds to, and she did, and she has.
I love it. She's leading by example there, and she's setting a great example for you guys. Yeah. Absolutely amazing. And one thing I could tell about your twin sisters, I can see on your mom's Facebook, they are very active in basketball.
Yeah.
And with that being said, she's an assistant principal. She's a mom and a basketball mom too, that travel. So you're never home, I'm guessing.
Yeah. Always. Oh yeah. Even when I played basketball, because I was a Blackhawk, and you were my assistant principal when I was at La Quinta High School.
Yep.
She is a diehard basketball mom. No,
I love it. Don't
cry on the court. You are always tough.
You'd get along well with my mom, definitely. There was no crying allowed.
Yeah.
So while we've had you on here, I wanted to say you've gotten some shout outs. Let's see. Our own Mary Perry said congratulations and thank you for all you do. She also listed all the rest of the assistant principals throughout the district. I'm going to bring those up later because that would just take up the whole screen. But just outstanding that we've got some amazing administrators that work for us. And even better, we've got some amazing students and alumni who come to talk about them. Diane, is there anything that you'd like to share with your daughter, knowing that she's surprised and made sure that she was the one that wanted to come on and talk about you?
I just thank you, Lauren, for the kind words. I do try hard. Sometimes, my job overlaps a little bit into my family time, but luckily my family is very supportive. And you're right. The worst, best kept secret is that I am a diehard basketball mom. So when I'm not working and raising my kids, I am watching or traveling with my kids. We took a break during COVID on travel, but we just had our first tournament this past weekend. Okay. It was really nice just to be able to see the kids playing basketball. But yes, my kids are great. Lauren is pursuing a bachelor's degree in business and going to roll into her master's. So she makes me proud. And the twins are thriving. They had their first day at Shadow Hills yesterday, and they just came home so happy. They're just so happy to be there. Shadow has done a great job rolling out hybrid. And just a shout out to all of my colleagues. I worked with Andrea Guadacon for a minute at John Glenn, and she was awesome. We learned so much together. And really, assistant principals, we're here to support our administrators so that they can be the educational leaders. So we're the go-to, and we don't mind that we don't get a lot of glory, because that's not why we're in it.
Yeah. That's right. Lauren, I do have one question for you. So we're back in learning now with hybrid learning. Your sister's in class now. Your mom's been in class at Jackson Elementary since the 15th. Tell us, what have you witnessed as a sister and as a child of what has their demeanor and atmosphere has changed since they started school? Could you share with us any in-person stories about that?
Now that they've been back, or just witnessing their distance learning?
Witnessing since they've been back. Have you seen any change?
Yeah, it's more, it seems like everyone's a little more relieved.
Yeah.
It's like we're back in school, we're back in order. It was like the distance learning kind of did take a little bit of a toll because there's that disconnect. But now that they're back in school, they were so happy. I know my mom is so happy to see the kids, and even at recess time when they give elbows and they play games, and it's just good to connect again. I noticed that they are happier. Very
awesome.
happy. Yeah.
Awesome. Hey, I don't want to take up the whole morning for you guys, the whole hour here. I know that you have to go to work, Lauren, and Mrs. Torina, you've got a busy campus over there. Lauren, is there anything else you'd like to say on social media in front of everybody about your mom?
Just that she's amazing. I mean, she's the best. She's my best role model. I look up to her. I am Mini Diane, is what my dad says. I am Diane Jr. I am my mother's daughter, and I it's an honor to be like her. She's great. I love her very much, and I'm very proud of how far she's come.
That is
Thank you, Lauren. You're going to make me cry on live stream.
I will try not to cry either, so.
You know what? That'll make 2 for 2 on episodes today. We made some people cry this morning too, so that's perfectly fine if you need to. Hey, Lauren, thank you for taking the time and making sure that you got the opportunity to do this, to say about your mom. And congratulations on your studies and your continued education yourself. And I hope to see you next year when we do this again, when we honor your mom. Hey, thank you very much, Lauren. You have a great day.
Thank you.
So we surprised you a little bit there, didn't we?
Yes, you did. Wow. Yes.
You can blame Dr. Montano. I sent out the message in a principal meeting, and within minutes, I got a text message with him and Lauren saying, Lauren's been looking for an opportunity to do this.
Awesome. Well, thank you. I am honored, and thank you so much.
You got it. No problem. You have a great day. And I will, let's see, do I have anything else? I shared the I got notes here. I shared the congressman information, shared that. We're good to go. All right. Have a good one, Mrs. Sarita.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
So as I shared, we're going to be honoring different assistant principals throughout the week. I do have some asks out. We may have Palm Desert joining us tomorrow, if not on Friday, but definitely already scheduled. We have Thursday, 2 assistant principals from La Quinta High School are going to be honored by a student, as well as I believe we're going to have representatives from their city join us. I do like to always pop up the comments when people are here. We did have, and I didn't see this until now, we had Mayor Evans who said, great job, Mayor Holmes, and congrats to all APs. Like I said, the city of La Quinta will be working with them on our program in honoring their APs as well over in the city of La Quinta. But like I said, I wanted to make sure to highlight all of the assistant principals that we have. And Mary Perry, thank you for putting this out here. And we'll make sure to highlight them at the throughout the week too. But here are all of the assistant principals at our various school sites. It did come out a little bit wonky there, but you guys can kind of get an idea. But those are the different assistant principals that we have. The school site, she put it on our Facebook feed as well. But I'll be listing them, and I'll make sure to share that with everybody before the end of the week. But if you have an opportunity or a chance, hey, tweet, send a message, send an email, do whatever you can. Send that assistant principal a little message of, hey, thank you for all you do. But this is Sean Webb, your Director of Community Engagement of the Foundation. I'll be signing off. I'll catch up with you later in the week. And make sure you wear your mask and wash your hands. Have a great day.